All right, we're on the road. We're about to see you, Cassie, in Fort Myers. Great interview, car show, probably church on Sunday. Just a great adventure, man. So, yo, YouTube, we got the bike in the back. We about to get it in, man. This is about to be a great journey. Man, I pray that God protects me on these travels, and let's get it, man. All love to y'all. Peace.
In a second, they're funky, but they're a problem.
Rich, I might need your help.
What up? Okay, it's your boy Rusty Rich with Stunt Church. We have
Cassie.
Yo, she takes fire photos. She also rides. She does a lot of stuff. Pilates. Yo, if y'all need that core, them glutes right, she does it all. So yeah, I really want to, like, you know, we're doing an interview here. I just really want to know, like, what got you into, like, photography? Because I see you love to, like, get those dope shots, and, like, you know, you just be like, you'll take them, you'll send them to people, like, yo, I got you. So, like, what got you into that?
Yeah, so I learned how to shoot later in life as an adult, but I was in the military. So my second MOS was 46 Sierra, which is Chief Public Affairs Officer.
Yo,
so I was
thank you for your service.
Yeah, so I was working at the Minnesota State Headquarters, basically like shooting interviews just like this, covering different ceremonies and events, and working as like a journalist for the National Guard. And
wow.
After that, I got out because I refused the COVID vaccine, so they didn't let me sign a new contract.
We didn't want the jab.
Yes. And after that, I just bought my own camera, moved down to Florida, and started shooting.
Wow, okay, that was my next question. She's already jumping ahead, you know what I'm saying? Photographers, they're already one step ahead, right? So, I was gonna ask, like, you know, where are you from? They know you live in Florida now, but, like, you know, is that your original state? Is that where you, like, you're from? Were you born here, or?
I was born in Minnesota, so Minnesota born and raised, yeah.
Okay.
And then I was in the Minnesota Army National Guard for 11 years, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I just moved down to Florida in 2021, but otherwise I'm from up north.
Oh, so she's a snowbird. Okay.
Definitely.
All right, I stayed in Wisconsin for 2 years, and, like, when you're shoveling snow before work,
You gotta scrape your windshield.
yeah,
with the
it's a different. You gotta do work before you do work. Yeah, it was rough. I was out, you know. I had my 2 years. It was fun. Snowboarding was dope. But yeah, you know. All right, so tell me a little bit about your riding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that you ride. She rides. She takes photography. She's like she's a superwoman, really. But yeah.
Thank you. Well, yeah, so I originally got into shooting the bikes as a photographer because there was a local rapper named Dior Dink, shout out to him.
Yo.
And he hired me to take stills at his music video, and the concept of his music video was having all these bike life guys doing wheelies in the background.
Whoa.
So quads, dirt bikes, street bikes. And then after that, they asked me to come out to the next ride out and shoot, and then it just kind of went on from there. And I would usually be a backpack and, like, take photos of people, like, while we're riding, especially during the big ride outs. There was a lot of really good content I was able to capture from the back of the bike, like GVO, and, you know, like the bigger ride outs in Miami. And honestly, I just love the feeling of riding the bike. I loved, like, the wind in my hair, being able to go wherever you want, staying out till 2 a.m., you know, riding. So I knew I really wanted to get my own bike. I just didn't know how. So I didn't learn how to ride until I was 29.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah.
Hey, that's fine. Hey,
Yeah,
it's
it was
never
well
too
into-
late.
Never too late, well into adulthood, but that kind of made it exciting because you don't get a chance to learn too many new things as an adult unless you really push yourself there. So I really enjoyed learning. I learned on, like, a little Chinese Grom, but I knew I wanted a supermoto. Like, I knew that's what I wanted for my first bike, and I love the WR, especially that it's pretty small, pretty light, and it felt appropriate for, like, my skill set and maybe learning wheelies in the future, hitting the trails.
Yeah.
So I waited, couldn't find a WR anywhere, and then late one night, this random account messaged me, and he was like, I heard you're looking for a WR. He had, like, no profile picture, no information.
Yo, who is this creep?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know how he knows that, but, like, yeah, I am. And he said his homeboy was selling one, and I actually already had met him, which was funny. We just, like, didn't follow each other on Instagram, but my friend Alan sold me the bike, and I've had it ever since. So I also have a second bike. I have a Suzuki Intruder, which is like an old school bagger, so it's an antique.
Nice. All right. This is like the last little, like, so what, like, because you do a lot of different things, and like, what inspires you to like do the things you do to keep you going? Like, you know, what are some things that, like, you know, keep you like doing the things you do, like, you know, every day waking up like, hey, I'm excited to do this? What keeps you going?
Yeah, well, I got in a really bad accident on the WR just back in June. That's how I got this big scar on my stomach and lost my little pinky. And I truly feel like God got me through that entire situation. Like, I really could and should have died, but for some reason God allowed me to keep living on. And I feel like he gives us one life, and Jesus died on the cross for us to give us a chance to truly live life to its fullest. So,
Yes.
you know, there's time for rest, but there's also times that you need to push yourself and work and just try to make an impact, you know, make something happen in the community. I've really enjoyed being able to use the photography, like at memorial write-outs when someone passes, which is unfortunate, but it kind of is healing to be able to give back and just take photos, or photos that I have of them from when they were alive.
Memories.
Send it to their family, you know, like that's been really significant for people that have passed away around here in the last couple of years, and makes it feel meaningful that I'm like here in the whole bike life photographer role. So it's exciting, and you know, that's kind of what motivates me, is even if I fail, at least I learned something and got out there and tried to make a difference.
Awesome. All right, y'all know what time it is. All right, these are like the little goofy questions, like so we're gonna start off with what is your favorite food? Like, your favorite, like, it could be like dinner, it could be lunch, it could be sweet treat. Like, what's your favorite, like your go-to?
Honestly, this sounds like it's like trying to be like a healthy cliche, but like salmon.
Salmon?
Yeah, you can make it so many different ways. I
that's
love
two.
salmon.
That's two salmon eaters. Okay. Stunt Church, y'all heard it. That's two salmon eaters.
It has all those good omega-3s.
Right.
Plus, you can just throw it on the tray, a little lemon juice, little pepper, and throw it in the oven, and even for frozen.
Salmon! Let's go. All right, yeah, salmon is good. I love salmon too. My favorite is unhealthy cookies. That's like my go-to.
It's good. Delicious.
But yeah, cookies are my favorite. But salmon is definitely like the healthy choice. Good one, yes. Another one. What's your? I mean, I'm not trying to like, you know, stereotype or like just guess. But what's your favorite color? I'm not, you know.
I mean, maybe today I'm not representing, but purple.
Okay, purple.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, someone would be like, oh, she's wearing green. It's probably green.
No, the green is actually to complement the purple. That's why I dyed my hair like this as well.
There you go.
It's
So it's
complimentary
actually
on the color
purple.
wheel.
If y'all, I don't know, y'all can see that. You
I
know
just
what I'm saying?
got the subframe after my accident. I got the subframe redone.
A little
I put
purple
new
right
one
there.
in. The powder coat is done by It's All Day Jay on Instagram. He does amazing work.
All Day Jay, yeah.
So yeah, so hopefully I can get everything that's metal like to be purple and sparkly like that eventually.
Sweet. That's pretty much it. You know, those are the little goofies. You know, every now and then I throw a little bit, but that's it, yo. Peace and love, y'all. True.
Yeah. Our old buddy Diego.
I feel it though. Trying to keep it PG, you know what I'm saying? Bro, the disrespecting that SUV over there with the V8 with a turbo on it, like, bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
When the family gotta go, the family gotta go.
Yeah, the family gotta go. We ain't late for no dark disappointments. Not one. No.
If you actually have to modulate the brakes, if you're hard braking into a corner, to be able to still go spin ball. This one, yeah, it's still fun. But I think they did
Yo, that jacket's sick. Yo, the Honda. Yo, boy. It's the OGs of the OGs of the OGs.
You still hitting Grand Drizzle?
Okay, don't break it.
You break, you buy.
You still need to do this at some point.
Riding. Yeah.
Two camera system.
Yeah, for real.